no way we can exaggerate this. Upper 90, probably, again, the biggest task they'll have to face yet. And they're looking at elimination. Remember, these are elimination rounds. The first two of the day. Upper 90 versus Splyce. It's going to be a battle. And the battle is going to be starting out on the blue side. Demo can't get that one onto the backboard. Nice clear from J-Wiz. Nose Dude forces this one into the corner. Good double touch there from Skills. Gonna look for some room downfield. It will move that way. Puts them back and forth as we start out the match. And honestly, I'm not certain if I like that for Upper 90 or not. They're definitely the underdogs in this situation.
Yeah, the underdogs, but just got to see what Splyce brings. Sometimes Splyce a little bit uncharacteristic in their play, so it's up to Upper 90 to see what Splyce is doing and see if they can follow suit.
Now Karma out in the corner, nice touch off the ceiling. J-Wiz quickly shut down by Slushy. Skills off the side wall. The double tap towards the top. Oh, what a shot. Karma couldn't quite get up for that one. She got the save, but couldn't keep it out.
What an angle there for Skills as well. And he set himself up, beating the defender off the wall with that self-pass and then right into the corner of the net. What a shot by Skills, and what a start for Upper 90.
And remember, Upper 90, at least in the January monthly, we're making a point of scoring 1 or 2 goals and then shutting down their opponents for the rest of the match. So this could bode very well. And another shot opportunity right here. It's an open net, and Demo's going to put that one on through.
Yeah, what happened there? You said it, open net as Nose Dude goes up. Not the greatest touch, and Jay Wismont was waiting in the corner, expected that Nose was going to make that touch when he didn't, just wide open net. So I like that Splyce are looking for those team plays, but you definitely have to execute.
Just that little bit of miscommunication. And so far, game 1 boding well for Upper 90. With just under 4 minutes remain, plenty of time in Rocket League. Karma up to Nose Dude. Has to return to the center. J-Wiz still playable on this ball. Be sent to the midfield line. Slushy looking for Skills. Does find the connection, but Nose Dude quick to shut that one down. And they're looking for a counter to the midfield. Nobody quite there. Karma just a bit too far across, but I'm liking the ideas as I'm seeing it from Splyce.
Oh, definitely. Nose Dude got that steal, and he was immediately looking to the center of the field for his teammates. Definitely what you want to do, especially when you need that goal. They're trying to get their team in. Tons of time to do it.
Out of her own end, Karma carries to the midfield line in a favorable 50-50. Skills will be there first. Slushy down to the midfield, looking to the back wall. Great clear from Karma. Gonna send that one away. J-Wiz back into center. And Splyce looking to set up shop right here. Great double touch off the back wall and a great shot as well. Nose Dude's gonna find a gap.
Heads up play by Nose Dude, seeing Karma in the corner and recognizing she's gonna put that right out center. It was that second touch by Karma that got it past the defender, opened up the field for Nose Dude, and he taps it in. Splyce not out of this yet. Tons of time here, and they're back within 1.
Another fake kickoff for Splyce. We've seen that already a couple of times. Pass up to Nose Dude. Karma couldn't make contact there. Looked like the opponent was just a little bit of a distraction. Left on the side here. Demo into the corner. Down to Karma. Plenty of possession right here with Jay Wismont as the option.
What a carry.
Carried over top of 1. Earned themselves a lot of ground. But it will be cleared away by Slushy. Back in the midfield line. 50-50 out of Demo's favor. Great shot opportunity here for Karma. Just a little bit high off the crossbar. And Upper 90 will be able to clear that one away. Now counter-attack easily deflected by Nose Dude. Follow out of the midfield. Crossing over to Slushy. Past Karma. Jay Wismont too quick on that one right now. Splyce, that's what they needed right there. I was just about to comment. They need to get a little bit of offense moving forward, and that's it.
Yeah, great stop there by Jay Wismont. You see, he cuts into the center of the field. Nose Dude in perfect position, and actually Karma was there as well. That's real tough for a defender when you have that open person on the side too. Is it going to be a pass? Is it going to be a shot? Great shot by Nose Dude.
And honestly, it didn't look like it was going to be too threatening there immediately. Demo just a little bit too quick getting to that ball. Maybe a little bit too eager on that one. Nose Dude will gladly capitalize. And what more do you expect from your RLCS Season 7 contenders there? Just under 2 minutes and we're tied up here in game number 1 of this best of 3. Once again, lives on the line for these two teams. Tap off to the side. Slushy there first. Nose Dude is going to recenter. Karma was forced to defer, but will continue on this one. Crossing once again, and Splyce biding their time, waiting for the perfect opportunity. And honestly, I'm liking that because it doesn't give Upper 90 a lot of chances to counterattack to the midfield.
Yeah, it was huge for Upper 90 to try and maintain that lead. Now that they've given it up, it feels like Splyce's game.
Back to the midfield line. Crucial clear here for Demo all the way to the back wall. Will allow his teammates just a moment to reset. Carmen, no touch there, and they get it on through. Skills is going to be responsible for that one, and a nice counter.
Break down a little bit on defense. You saw on the back wall was Karma waiting for that. She doesn't get the hit, and Nose Dude goes for it as well. A little bit of a breakdown on defense for Splyce, and that means Upper 90 have regained their lead.
Upper 90, who's seen 2 leads now this game. We'll have to see if they can keep on this one. Splyce only need 1, though, with a minute to go. Off the blue back wall, great connection all the way downfield there. Will they be able to follow? Off the top corner, favorable. Karma doesn't get the read. Nose Dude onto the back wall. Where's Jay Wismont? He's there to finish it off. It's to the right side.
You called it. You knew Jay Wizzy was coming in, and there he was. First, it was Nose Dude blocks that ball, and here comes Jay Wismont. Just too much for the defense of Upper 90. They starved them there at the goal line, and they get the goal. We're back to tie game.
And Skills looked like he just goes to the play on that one, but honestly, if you're in that spot, after the ball gets hit off your own backboard, it's super tough on the goal line, and now another one off the back wall. Couldn't make anything happen with that one. But Karma, good idea right out of the gate. With a tie, both of these teams would gladly take it in regulation, and here's, oh, great opportunity. He can't put it on target, though. Slushy just barely missing the net. And a huge thinking moment there for Splyce. 30 seconds now on the clock, still a tie game. Upper 90 want to take this momentum that they've had this game and move it forward into a win. But we will have to see. Driven back to the midfield line. Slushy, down to Demo, great opportunity, just a little bit wide of the net. Unfortunately, couldn't get the angle off the defensive pressure. It will stay on the blue half, though, in the final seconds of gameplay. Jay Wismont going to try and clear this one downfield. Bit of a loss of control. Moving to the orange end, nobody's in the zone though, and Upper 90 is going to let it die.
What better way to start the day than with an overtime in game number 1? If that doesn't define what this day is going to be like, I don't know what will.
This is dangerous though, no touch from Jay Wismont. Skills puts it on through, 5 seconds of overtime, and the game's over.
Just 5 seconds in that win, and cheat up by Skills. Huge right there. He was right in tow on that kickoff, and that gave them great position to be able to push forward. What a win in game 1 for Upper 90.
And that's one of the things you really have to be able to do at this level is just play for that eventuality. You have to count on Jay Wismont to make that touch 99 times out of 100, but that one time that he misses, Skills is there to put it through.
Yeah, and what a back and forth battle we just saw between these two teams. If there was any question whether they were not warm yet or not ready to play, they have come and shown that they are absolutely ready to battle. What a game 1.
It seemed like both teams were ready to give it their A game off the get-go. They've been through all those best of 3s in the first 2 days, so they were pretty prepared for this one. What I want to know from you guys is, what did U90 have to really do to hold on to that lead after they just got brought back twice in a row by Splyce?
You know, I don't know that they did necessarily anything wrong. I think Splyce had some real good plays to push them back. I mean, we saw some real nice passes to the center where they connected on some of those goals. Honestly, Upper 90 played really, really well, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, it really is, and I mean,
they did win.
Eventually, yeah, that's generally a good sign of a team playing well, but Upper 90 definitely with a strange upper hand, I guess is the way to put that. Splyce not looking like themselves for the first minute of that game, and I think that might have been the crucial point. Upper 90 getting those 2 early goals was definitely something that I don't think they're going to get again here in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be huge. You saw it sort of set the table for them in that first little bit, so we'll see. Can they come out as strong, or will Splyce make those adjustments? I think for Upper 90, it's huge that they do get that lead early.
The question is on the table, and the players on the field. Let's get this one underway. Game number 2 of this best of 3, and once again, Splyce losing here means elimination from the Renegade Cup Finals in North America. Great pop-up by Karma onto the back wall, and an equally great clear from Demo. Back into the midfield, quality shot from Nose Dude into the Upper 90, and that's what we like to see.
Yeah, another great shot, and again, that ball coming to the center of the field. You see Karma right out to Nose Dude. What a pass. Absolutely undefendable at that point. Not just a perfect pass, but perfect placement as well.
Yeah, you saw the defender on the goal line. He just gave up. Can you blame him? I mean, just looking at that, you're thinking, that's sailing to the net. I can't stop this. But an early lead for Splyce, and now it's up to Upper 90 to respond. But if I recall correctly, seeing Splyce get the early lead usually leads to a lot of goals for.
And remember, this is the first time that Upper 90 have played down.
Only about 45 seconds off the clock. Upper 90 will remain in the offensive half. This is pretty awkward up high. Slushy towards the net. Nice save by Nose Dude. He'll be able to continue out of his own corner unless he has no boost. Nice getting in front of the ball, maybe tricking the offense just a little bit to give Jay Wismont that little bit of time. Dangerous in front of the net. Can't get that one off the post and away.
Oh, what a chance there for Slushy, but the accuracy not there. But look, now Skills push back upfield. Can Slushy and Skills do it? No, Jay Wismont gets a piece of them to stop that play, but oh, great opportunity there for Upper 90. As I say it, they continue to push on offense, and the breakdown for Splyce leads to a goal for Upper 90.
And a great flick from Skills as well. We really have to call that one out. Made that play possible, so absolutely phenomenal. Serving as the catalyst, Slushy with the pinch off the back wall, tricking out Karma, and getting Demo a free shot. 3:45 on the clock, a tie game.
That seems to be a thing we're going to see, just teams back and forth right now. Neither team going to get too big of a lead.
Karma out of the corner. Good opportunity to possess here. Demo going to shut that one down quickly. A big win on the 50-50 versus Jay Wiz, and plenty of boost in the tank. He's looking towards the center. Nose Dude has other plans, though, and will set it up for his teammate. Looking to transition downfield. Nice touch off the wall. It will be Demo to inherit. Into the opposite corner. Jay Wiz looking to move it out. Quick shutdown by Skills, and Upper 90 slowly progressing onto the offensive side. Demo in the midfield as well, taking out the passing target. Good idea. Demo coming off the corner wall. Looked like he had an angle, but couldn't make contact, and they're forced to retreat just that little bit. With Slushy playing a defensive third man. And we talked about Upper 90 usually trying to just turtle up on the defense when they had a lead or a competitive game, and they seem to be doing just that.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to do that right now with the tie. I mean, obviously they want to keep Splyce at bay, and you know they're recognizing that, but they got to get downfield. Maybe a chance here as Skills moves down in. He's got a player in the center. Can he get that pass off? No, but for Upper 90, I think they just need to push here. They do not want to be hemmed into their own zone.
At the same time, you got to give a lot of respect to Splyce. And a nice clear right there. As we pass the half, we remain tied. Karma looking for a double tap. Couldn't get that one on through. Nose Dude going to keep it alive. Off the top corner. Great connection from Upper 90 moving downfield. You could tell that in day one, their coordination as a team just wasn't quite there, but here you can tell it's come right back.
Yeah, really both of these teams, you can tell they are just absolutely locked in right now. The pace of play just back and forth, the shot coming there, and Demo managed to squeak it through. Jay Wismont on the goal line, gets a piece, but not enough.
And this has to feel absolutely massive for Upper 90 right now. Huge dunk on that one, and Jay Wiz just not enough mustard to get that one away, unfortunately, but now a 2-1 lead. Splyce are facing elimination. That timer, when 8-0, they're out of the tournament unless they can put one or more on the board.
Oh, and this is dangerous too. Demo off the kickoff. Another kickoff goal for Upper 90. We saw that in the previous game. It's this cheat up. Look at Demo, and that was actually a great win as well to put him in that position.
So aggressive on the faceoff, and it pays dividends for them right here. A 2-goal lead with 2 minutes to go. Can they hold on to this one? Honestly, the Upper 90 that I know could very well do that, but Splyce right now, I'm looking for some breakout plays from them because they're not going to go down without a fight.
No, right now is where you are going to see some classic Splyce. I'm sure shot coming through, pass out to Karma, but look at that. We called it. You know Splyce are not going to go down easy.
All three players on the offensive end, they knew that they needed this one badly. Great force from Karma as well to keep that one in the middle of the field. And Slushy, just no boost in the tank. You could tell they came right out of the gate swinging on that faceoff. They knew what needed to be done. 14 seconds of in-game time, and they have a goal.
And just like that, they're back within 1-2. So if I'm Upper 90, you cannot get too comfortable right now in this moment.
Absolutely not. Well, they will try and push downfield. Right here, Skills to the back wall, looking for a follow as well off the crossbar, and Karma's there to send it on away. The dream stays alive for Splyce, and they're looking down the other way. No passing target right there, but I love the idea. Already moving to the midfield, even after having to make that clutch defense.
Yeah, and really they did get a little bit lucky there. That shot by Skills, not quite on. That keeps Splyce in the game. Not good for Upper 90. You know right now they need to respond. Do not let Splyce get any of this field.
Splyce looking to keep this one alive, setting up shop here at the midfield with a shutdown by Nose Dude. Jay Wismont going to continue into the corner. A little bit of a double Demo might set back Splyce here. Skills off the sidewall, beats out Nose Dude. Karma, last person back here. Off the sidewall, great bump from Skills over top of the Jay Wismont. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Karma looked like she was in such a solid spot here, and suddenly she's just out of the play and chaos ensues.
Yeah, eyes on the ball, not realizing she was being tracked. She was being stalked behind, and that bump, you said it, opened up the net, and now Upper 90, a 2-goal lead with just 53 seconds to go, and they're up in this series as well. This could be it for Splyce.
And that's one thing you can punish if a team has a lot of faith in their players. Then if you take one of those players out of the situation, it becomes a lot harder for the defense to make a play. Splyce on a huge back foot here. Upper 90 will be more than happy to box out their opponents here. Slushy gonna stall it at midfield for skills all the way to the back wall. The final 30 seconds now. Jay Wismont downfield. Double commit for Upper 90. Karma can't get that one on through. Jay Wismont's gonna try and continue, but a great dunk to send it right back to the midfield. Is it open net the other way? It is! Skills with the securing goal. 20 seconds left. Can Splyce bring this one back? Honestly, I don't know.
3 goals, 20 seconds may just be too much for them. You see, they were pressing. Very expected for them to just overload on the offense in that last minute, but can't get it done. And that means now Upper 90 in such a great position. If they can just hold on in this last 20 seconds, they will have knocked Splyce out.
And a huge kickoff win right there. Nose Dude sends it downfield, but nobody playable. Demo's gonna carry it to the back wall. The final 10 start ticking, and we haven't seen 3 goals this quickly in a long, long time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happened. A 2-0 sweep. Upper 90 removing Splyce from the North American Renegade Cup finals here in the quarterfinals.
Wow, what a series of events right now. Who would have expected that right out the gate after Splyce gets knocked down into that lower bracket, they would be taken out by Upper 90. Just a unbelievable performance by them, led by Demo. You see the 3 goals on the board for him, and honestly, it felt like Splyce could never quite find their game.
And for me, Demo has always been an offer-on player, and, well, he is looking on because that was an impressive performance to say the very least. And for Splyce, a little bit of heartbreak, but Upper 90 going to look all that much stronger moving into their next matchup.
Impressive performance, I'd say unbelievable from Upper 90 eSports. I had to pinch myself a few times throughout that entire best-of-3 series. We saw some insane play, them at their peak performance throughout all of it, and it was just suffocating the defense of Splyce. They showed a lot of good work with Nose Dude that they were putting in across the field, but it just wasn't enough for Upper 90. Do you think this is like the performance Upper 90 are going to take going into the remainder of their matches? And if they do that, are they just going to go all the way to the grand finals?
They were playing really, really well because honestly, Splyce was right there with them. I mean, that was a very competitive matchup. So honestly, I believe Upper 90 did just push themselves to victory there. You can't really say that Splyce played too poorly. So yeah, if Upper 90 keep this up, they have a great chance moving forward.
My goodness, that is surprising, to say the very least. And if I'm looking at it right now, I believe that is our first monthly champion that has been removed from the tournament entirely. So, terribly sorry, all you Splyce fans out there. I honestly thought this was going to go a different way, but as we mentioned, Upper 90 now, they're kind of the wild card. Because I said this was going to be the toughest matchup of the day, it looked like, but here you go. It went the opposite way than I honestly expected.
It still seemed like a pretty tough matchup between Splyce and Upper 90. They were fighting tooth and nail, went to overtime in the first one, as you guys were talking about, and then, as always, we saw Nose Dude getting involved in that second game, and a coordinated team effort between Splyce just didn't seem to be enough. Upper 90 took that one. We will take a quick break before getting to our next one to decide who they face in the lower semifinals. Will be the Dudes and the Peeps, so don't go anywhere.